Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I just finished the last vlog, so if you are coming from that one, welcome. If you're new, hello, my name is Summer. I read books, I talk a lot about e-readers, and I post a lot of vlogs. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe and stick around. So I'm currently reading Funny Story by Emily Henry. As you can see, if this will focus, I am 43% into Funny Story, and I was just like highlighting some things in here. I forgot that the Kobo, one of the big reasons that I got it was for annotating. Duh. Like in this whole entire like Kindle versus Kobo thing that I've been doing the past month, I completely forgot that since I don't have the pen, like I can't annotate on there, and that's one of the biggest things. But you can get the pen if you're a big annotator, and it has different colored highlights, which is really, really, really cool. So I was just kind of using a few of those different features because I think it's cool to highlight different colors for different things, and it's just cool to see that on the e-ink. The e-ink, sorry. This looks really yellow on screen because it has the warm lighting setting on here, and it is very, very warm. In real life, it's not quite this yellow. In real life, it's just kind of more of a white color, but the camera picks it up as kind of like a yellow. So just know that about it. I did also change the viewing settings. So you can see that it tells me what page of the chapter. So like I'm on chapter 14 and I'm on page 16 of 26, and I love that. And then at the bottom, it tells me, whoa, the camera just jumped, that little focus, sorry. It tells me that I have 1.8 hours to go. So I think that's kind of cool that we changed the settings. Shout out to the people who told me that I could change the oh my goodness. Shout out to the people who told me I could change the settings on my previous videos when I was like panicking about the fact that I might not like it. Ooh, okay, the camera's not loving the lighting right now. It is nighttime, and I normally don't start my videos at nighttime, but I wanted to start this vlog right where I picked the other one off from. Maybe it's bedtime. What's so funny is I'm either filming in the morning or at night when my brain is not fully working. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. But anyway, I am reading Funny Story. It is the best Emily Henry I think I've ever read. I mentioned in a previous vlog that I haven't loved some of her books in the past, but this one I really do love. And then also the thing I wanted to update you about is that my book expired on Libby. Come on, little guy, focus. There we go. The camera keeps jumping. So I did let my book expire on Libby because obviously I couldn't read it in time, and it just says expired, but the Wi-Fi is off on my device, so I still have the book. So I think the second I turn the Wi-Fi back on, I will lose the book. So I guess I will just try and make sure I don't remember, or I don't forget to turn the Wi-Fi back on, or that I remember to keep it off rather, until I'm done. But the loan has gone off to the next person, so that's the good part. So I'm charging the Kobo because I'm going to take it to work in a little bit, to my random job that I do sometimes. That's like a front desk job for extra money that hopefully I won't have to do if this takes off next summer. But why is it so grainy? I don't know. Anyway, basically I just like that it tells you on the screen what the charging percentage is. So you don't, oh, there we go. See? Why was that so hard, camera? I don't know. But anyway, it tells you that it's charging to 85%. Oh, I won't move it. And I do think it's funny that it says the loan is expired, but I'm still working on it. I'm so close. Oh, I'm not so close. 43% isn't so close, but it feels like I am. But it's cool that that thing moves and tells you, like, it seems like it's a static screen, but actually that part is dynamic where it tells you, and that moves along as you keep charging. So pretty spiffy. Is spiffy even a word that's used anymore? That was very millennial of me. I just want to update you guys. It's a few days later. A bunch of my nails have come off. Actually, this hand's not too bad, but the other hand, not looking so good. So I have been so busy at work. It's been crazy, but I have so much enjoyment, or I have had so much enjoyment, I should say, for Funny Story. You can see I'm at 74% read, and I will be honest in saying I have been savoring this book because I love it so much. I was thinking about this as I was making dinner, and I feel like this is a book I will reread. I feel like this is a book that I will wait for the paperback to come out and get. I just love it. And I'm so surprised because, as I said in the previous vlogs, sometimes Emily Henry isn't my jam, but I am like highlighting away, and I keep updating on Goodreads. So you can follow me on Goodreads in case you want real-time updates. I'll link that below. But I think I'm going to finish this tonight. Part of me wants to wait and like just savor it like one more night. But I do have other books I can be reading. I'm just really enjoying this. And also the audio is read by one of my favorite narrators. So if you like audiobooks, I think that she does a great job because she just voices the characters and like gets the humor so well. So highly recommend this book and the audiobook. I'm loving it. I'm so happy. It feels more like a movie to me than a book, to be honest. Like, it feels like a movie is playing in my head, and I just like, made my dinner and turned on the TV and was looking through YouTube, and all I wanted to do was read this book, but I wanted to like not have to read it. Does that make sense? Tell me in the comments if that's ever happened to you. Like, do you know what I mean? Where it's like you reading it is like a little bit less convenient than like watching something. I feel like sometimes, not all the time, but just like when your brain is tired, it's like harder to process, and it's easier to just like veg out in front of the TV. But this one, I was like, oh, I wish there was a movie so I could watch it. That's how much I love it. It reminds me of like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like 13 Going on 30, Bride Wars. What were some other ones? 27 Dresses. Like, it kind of gives like that kind of era of rom-com, if that is, you know what I mean? Tell me in the comments if you can think of more that kind of give that vibe. Like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, that kind of just fun humor, but also like moving through serious life things and seeing how the relationship develops. So really loving it. I might finish it tonight. I'll let you guys know in the next couple clips. I can't remember if I showed this in the last vlog, but I figured out how to put, like, now I know what page of the chapter I'm on, which is kind of a cool feature. Oops, I tapped that by accident. It's kind of a cool feature to be able to see like, okay, I have 3 more pages left in the chapter, kind of a thing. And I can also see that I have 2 hours to go, which this thing changes a lot. I don't think it like knows me well enough to know my reading speed, but I honestly, again, I'm really liking it. This comes off so warm on camera. It just looks white in real life. Like, it's really kind of blending in with this, but on camera it looks kind of just warm. But I kind of like that. I do feel like it's nicer before bed, but I did just have to turn the brightness up because it's very rainy outside and there's like no natural light. Well, it's not enough to read, at least. If this was a paper book, I would not be able to read it. So thankful for that. And I don't know, I'm kind of liking these features. I'm ready to look at the analytics when I finish this book and see kind of what my stats were for that. Okay, I clearly need to clean the cinnamon mess off of this from last vlog. I showed you how that happened, where the cinnamon just like went poof. But I wanted to show you this really cool mug that my sister got me a couple years ago, and it's like a heat mug, like, I don't know, it keeps your coffee warm. I'm just gonna make like a 1-shot little latte right now with, I think, this little, what is this? Zimbabwe. These ones are really good. It's just, you can see it's like so tiny, so cute. It's really pretty. It has like Zimbabwe written on it. And I'm just gonna make a 1-shot little latte in this cup because it's so small, but I want to show you how cool it is that it keeps it hot. So right now it's sensing that there's nothing in there, so I think the light is blue, but then I think the light turns a color when it senses liquid. So we're gonna let the shot brew into here, and then I'll get some almond milk, get some cinnamon as usual, probably too much cinnamon as usual, and then we'll see. I also just have my little English muffin here with some strawberry cream cheese too. I need to clean up this area. It's like so dusty. Does that ever happen to you guys? It's like I just cleaned this. And there's makeup on the espresso. Oh my gosh. Anyway. I feel like I just need to reorganize this entire counter space. Like, I use way too many things on this counter, but I need to just reorganize it. Anyway, it's getting a little crazy for my touch, for my preference. So here's the little thing. I'm going to check my app on there and see if it noticed the liquids in there, but you can see this definitely could not fit an entire cup of coffee. It's like the tiniest little cup ever. It's so cute though. Oh, it's glowing. I think that means that it knows there's liquid, so I'm going to check my app and then I'll add some latte stuff. Okay, I'll put a little screen recording up to show you what the app looks like when it's asking you what temperature you want. But as you can see, I just added a little bit of milk and a little bit of creamer, and this thing is almost full. So again, definitely wouldn't fit a whole cup of coffee, but it's nice for like a little mini latte. So I'm gonna take this. I'm savoring funny story because I know I'm gonna be so sad when it ends, but I'm so close to finishing it. I read a bunch last night. So I'm gonna take this, take my breakfast, and let's read some funny story. Guys, the saddest thing just happened. So I exited out of Funny Story to get another book on here, and I didn't even turn on the Wi-Fi. I literally just connected it through USB or USB-C, and apparently, like, even just connecting it to my computer and undownloaded Funny Story, and I'm so sad because it knows that my hold expired. So I think I might have to buy it now, or maybe I'll just read it on my Kindle because I haven't connected that one to anything, so I still have it on my Kindle. I just have to figure out where I was, but I'm so sad. So these are the options that happen. I'm curious to see how much it is. I know the holds, if I place another hold, it's so long. And I have to connect Wi-Fi to be able to see. Okay, I guess it's $12.99 on Kobo. I think it's about the same on Kindle. I'll have to look. Okay, we're just gonna move over to the Kindle because I really want to buy this in paperback. And I just bought a book by Demi-Leigh Thibault, who was like a former Miss Universe. I always like those ones because I've been really into pageants as long as I could remember. Funny story, funny story. I actually correctly predicted that Nicaragua was going to win Miss Universe last year. Like literally no. Oh no, I just turned Wi-Fi on. Oh no, are you joking me? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Tell me why. No. Why did I do that? Okay, well, this is why I have multiple Kindles, you guys. I can't believe I just did that. Why would I do that? What was I thinking? I'm not thinking. I need more coffee, apparently. Okay, we're back with the Oasis. I do have it downloaded on this one. Summer, do not sabotage yourself and do not turn the Wi-Fi on. I don't know why I was doing that. I think I was doing it to like sync where I was, but I think I'm at like 74%. So, okay, airplane mode is on. Thank God. See, like it seems crazy to download all these and then put it on like airplane mode. But where is it? Oh my gosh, don't tell me it's gone. I might have to just buy it. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, that was kind of scary. Okay, well, I don't know what chapter I was on. I'll have to just look through, but I will figure it out. And I will not turn the Wi-Fi on. I will read it. So I do want to buy this book, but again, like I was saying before I realized that I was just sabotaging myself, was that I want to buy the paperback. I might want to buy the ebook, but I really want to buy the paperback, but it's like $27 right now, so I'm kind of going to wait and see if that price goes down. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm like being cheap right now, but I just bought another book, but this is the book I just bought for reference. She did marry Tim Tebow, but she was Miss South Africa and Miss Universe first. So that's what was happening, because I was transferring that book because I wanted to read that because the color looks really cool. I feel like it's not picking up too much on camera, but it's really cool in real life. And then I will figure out Funny Story over here. Okay, I figured it out. I'm at 75% in. And thank goodness we're back. Everything's fine. Thank goodness for me being crazy and having multiple devices and downloading them all and putting it on airplane mode. For once, I feel like that was justified because I completely sabotaged myself there. Note to self, don't do that. Don't connect your Kobo if you want to keep a book. Even when it's not connected to Wi-Fi, don't connect it to your computer because that might happen to you. Okay, a little update. I finished Funny Story last night at like 3 a.m. I just couldn't sleep. So I finished Funny Story. I really liked it. I feel like I liked the first 75% of the book the best. Like I loved the pining. I loved the relationship. I just like loved the way that everything went. The end like kind of took a bit of a turn, which I've talked to some big Emily Henry fans and they were like, that's just kind of how she does it. And I've read Happy Place. I've read Book Lovers. I think I've read People We Meet on Vacation. I don't remember them very well, to be quite honest, because I wasn't like the biggest fan, but this one was definitely my favorite Emily Henry that I've ever read. So if you like it, I hope you'll let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And now I'm trying to figure out what to read next. I'm going to do a more in-depth thought process on this once I've had some time to think about it, and I'll do that in kind of a wrap-up. I think it's kind of like I'm due for a wrap-up, so make sure you're subscribed to see that. And now I'm trying to figure out what I should read next. I have so many ARCs that I need to finish. I still haven't actually finished, what is it called? I still haven't actually finished Terms and Conditions. I still really want to read The Veiled Kingdom, Quicksilver, A King of Frost and Shadows has come highly recommended. Same with Heavenbreaker. The summer is running out, so I feel like I should read that one. But then I have some library books I need to read. I have some ARCs. Hiding from Hope is one of them. I think that actually might be out now. Built to Last is coming out soon. Same with Josephine's Tear. So I have so many books that I really need to read, and I'm not sure which one to read next. I was thinking about reading this one or Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, but there is something a bit satisfying about like just finishing a book, and I think I'm 67% of the way into Terms and Conditions. So I'm like, should I do that one? Should I start a new one? I'm weirdly kind of, oops, not that one. Come back. Oh, this one has a map in it. I love when I open and there's just a map there. I'm also listening to this audiobook. Oh, where did it go? I'm also listening to this audiobook for Gracie Gold's Out of Shape Worthless Loser, and it actually came with the book as well. So that's kind of cool. But then I have Not in Love. So I have so many different options here. I feel like I need to finish something. Oh, and I also just got A Crown That Lasts by Demi Thibault. She was like a Foreign Rest Universe. I think I talked about that. And then over here, I also have Luna, which is the book that Julianne Bigler sent me. So I might read some of Luna too, just because it's a novella and it just sounds like it has such a good moral to the story. So I might read that, but it is about to get dark. And sometimes I like to read on my e-readers at night and save these for during the day, just because I hate bright lights at night. It helps me to like sleep better. I also have this library book of oh my gosh, Influencers by Stephanie McNeil on my Kobo. So many books, so little time. Tell me in the comments what you're reading, and I will try and make a decision here. I might make a short and ask you guys for your opinion. Okay, I did a little poll, and I included these two in there. This one's like a bride adjacent suggestion, Fake Mate. It's a library book. And then I also have Luna, but people, my nails look so funny. People were voting that I should just finish Terms and Conditions, because I'm like 67% of the way in. So maybe I should do that, and then I'll start a new book. I think at the beginning of this vlog, I was like, oh, maybe I should do like a finishing books I'm in the middle of type thing. So maybe I'll go do that. That's on my Kindle in the other room. And I am so sleepy right now. It's like 7 p.m., but this week has just been so crazy that I feel like my brain just like can't handle anything else. So I'm just gonna go and read a little bit, maybe see how far I can get in Terms and Conditions. If you've read either one of these or you're interested in either one of these, let me know, because I'm super curious to see if anyone's read these. Okay, new location unlocked. My voice is so scraggly this week. For some reason, I've been talking so much this week, so sorry about that, but I have my little cute Star Wars coffee mug. Oh my gosh, my voice is so not having this right now. But I have my coffee. I'm definitely gonna need to make another cup today, but my Nespressos are in the mailroom, so I'm gonna have to walk over there to go get it. I could not sleep last night for the life of me, which is why I need my coffee so bad. But I started reading this book by Gracie Gold. It's like, she was a figure skater who was part of the Sochi Olympics, the Winter Olympics, not that long ago. And I actually made it all the way to like 19% on here. It's not really focusing, but I made it to 19%, and I made it all the way to part 2 because I just couldn't sleep. And so I've been reading this kind of like in between meetings and stuff today as well. And I think it's really cool. I really like mixing in the nonfiction with the fiction, but I really, really, really need to read my ARCs. So I might grab my Kobo, because I feel like I'm going to organize my Kobo with like library books and ARCs. And I feel like I just need to have like a readathon tonight or something and just read those ARCs, because I think the deadlines for those are coming up and I've been so bad at it. But I just wanted to tell you that if you're like a figure skating fan, if you're a sports fan, and you like kind of memoirs, this Gracie Gold one has been really cool. Here, I'll show you the cover. It's called Out of Shape, Worthless Loser. The audiobook is good too because it's narrated by Gracie, and I feel like it's just, I don't know. I used to be a figure skater when I was younger, and my parents kind of got to the point where they were like, are you going to do this professionally or is this just a hobby? And it was interesting to hear that Gracie kind of had that same thing with her, and her sister actually was also a skater, which I didn't know. So highly recommend this one so far. Okay, I do not remember where I left off in the last clip. I'll have to check, but I have been reading for the past couple of days. I've been reading Gracie Gold's memoir, Out of Shape, Worthless Loser, and I've actually been listening to it because I have the library book, or like library audiobook, and it's read by her, and I love when they're read by the author. This has been like kind of dark and really crazy to like learn about what happened to her. See, like I remember following her career so closely, so when she talks about certain events, like certain competitions and like everything like that, like I remember like watching her skate when she's talking about what was happening in her mind or in her world when those things were happening. So this has been really, really interesting to just kind of hear it from her perspective. It is like, you know, kind of dark. Like she talks about some things that I wouldn't recommend if you've had any like mental health struggles or eating disorder eating patterns or anything like that, just because it is pretty intense. But I mean, it's real life, and I'm really like proud of her for just being able to put this all together. I'm not done with it yet. I think I'm at like 40%, so I hear there's actually more to come as far as intensity, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, it's the next day. I fell asleep, so I didn't really read very much of this at all. So I'm gonna try and recreate. I can't do enough, like I woke up way too late to do like a full cold brew. Like it'll just keep me up all night tonight. So I'm gonna do like a latte version. I think I'm gonna try the Cocoa Puff cold brew, and then I'll read a little bit of this. Okay, so for the Cocoa Puff cold brew Summer's version, also I have no idea how this gets literally so dirty, like, and this like won't come off. I don't know what this is. Anyway, back to this. I'm going to use this Cocoa Puff cereal. I'm going to use this cold foam. I'm going to brew some Nespresso over ice because, like I said, I just can't handle like a full cold brew because that usually has more caffeine than just like a regular coffee. So we're going to do that, and I will do the full cold brew recreation at some point, but this is like my version of it. And also, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go back to the previous vlog. I'll link it below because I went to Disneyland and I got the Cocoa Puff cold brew, and I was obsessed with it. So that's what I'm trying to recreate, and I will do the full version at some point. And I'm also thinking I'm going to try and edit some Disney vlogs. So make sure you're subscribed to see that if you are interested. And let's see if I can make this kind of work. I don't know if I should brew one more espresso shot because it seems like that's not very many. This is really going to be like a Cocoa Puff latte, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm going to do one more shot. So let's do that. I'm going to pick, I need like a single one. Let's do, or should I do a decaf? Ooh, I could do a decaf. That might be good for my caffeine levels. Okay, so at this point, we have 2 shots of espresso in here. One of them is decaf, which I'm actually really happy that I made that decision. So we've got that in there. We'll put some almond milk in, and then we'll do the toppings. Okay, I actually feel like we need a better backdrop. Look how cool this is, though. I'm going to carefully take this so it doesn't mix. I'm going to carefully take this over to the other table so you can see it in better lighting. I actually don't know that this is better lighting, but it just looks really cool. We'll see. Okay, so now we're over here. This is funny. I always forget about the stand. I do feel like it's a little bit better lighting. Still kind of funky, but anyway. So it still hasn't mixed yet. You can see the cool separation there. I feel like I should make a short about this too, but I can only stir it once. Anyway, we can do it another time too. So let's add some of this and some of the magic spoon stuff. Okay, the unfortunate part is my tripod is underneath this. Like this table opens up and I just realized it's underneath this. This could get interesting. Oh, okay, that was almost scary. This looks so good though. Oh my god, these aren't Cocoa Puffs. What is the advertising here? Okay, I guess they do look like Cheerios when you look at it like that. But hello, my brain saw this and it blends it in with the background, and I thought they were Cocoa Puffs. Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting anyway. I will have to go to the store and get actual Cocoa Puffs. So it's kind of funny that they're not even Cocoa Puffs, actually, but... All right, so we're just making a funny little cute coffee at this stage so I can read my book. It is pretty cute though. Maybe I'll make like a little short and I'll stir it. So if you want to see the stirring situation, go watch that short. Okay, so this is what we got after stirring it. I just made a little short where I stirred it. And what's so funny is all that cold brew was clearly just like made out of air, because now there's like so much room in the drink, and all the little, not Cocoa Puffs, but the little Cheerio things are like sinking a little bit down further in here. So now it's just kind of like cereal coffee, which is pretty hilarious, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. I'm gonna read a little bit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Would you drink this? Does this weird you out, or do you think it looks good? Okay, unrelated, this is like a couple days later. I didn't vlog making this, but I really wish I would have. This is Gracie Norton's Cookie Monster like fake blizzard that has frozen Japanese sweet potatoes in it. And I didn't make mine thick enough, so it just became kind of this like, I don't know, smoothie texture. It's like a shake. But if you guys want to see me make this, let me know. It's like a healthier version of like a blizzard or a shake, supposedly. So we're gonna try it, and I just thought it looked so cute. It actually looks more blue in real life because I put blue spirulina in it. For some reason, it doesn't look that blue in the camera, but it is indeed pretty blue. It's supposed to be like a Cookie Monster situation. Okay, so this is some behind the scenes. I'm unboxing this Ember mug, but literally the people outside, like the trash people, I know they have to do their jobs as well, but they always come when I'm trying to film something, and I have like very limited time to film things, and so I'm waiting, trying to be patient for them to do their job so that I can do my job and unbox this mug. And I know this vlog has been kind of all over the place, but just bear with me. It's been a little bit of a chaotic couple of weeks, so if you want to watch this unboxing, I think it actually might go up before this vlog, so we'll see, but it is on my channel, so make sure you check it out. I know I normally unbox e-readers, but I just thought this would be fun as well. Can you hear the trash truck? I can't tell if you can hear it in here, but I don't want to like film this and then be like mad that I didn't wait. Okay, update. He's still doing it. I don't know what to do. Anyway, the Ember mug, in case you wanted to know, is like a electric mug that like keeps your coffee or tea or whatever hot. And I also ordered a lid for it, but it's not here yet. But I feel like the heat evaporates kind of quickly, so I got a lid for it. We'll see if this one's even that much bigger than that one. I don't know. That one's 10 ounce. This one's 14 ounce. Cute. I just filmed a little unboxing and my first initial thoughts and opinions. This coaster for the mug actually came from my old mug that was white. And then I have the tan one that matches this, or with sandstone, upstairs on my desk. And then this one down here, because the mug runs out of battery really quickly. You can see that like the coffee's already starting to stick to the lid a little bit. Like this coating is just really sticky. So I was saying in my review that you really have to like clean it pretty much immediately when you're done drinking the coffee, but I like that I can charge it. And I also got a lid so it like kind of stops the heat from escaping a little bit. So I'll do a full review on this. So far I love it. It's so much bigger than the other one. 4 ounces doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually made the biggest difference. So if you want to see this unboxing, it might already be out on my channel, I'm not sure, but definitely subscribe and I will link it below if you want to see the unboxing and first impressions, because it's so cute. It's so cozy. I'm gonna love this for fall, I can tell. As for a reading update, I'm still reading Gracie Gold's memoir. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of heavy, but it's very informative. I really like it, but I've just been so busy with work. It's been really crazy, which is why I haven't put up a video in a really long time. So I'm sorry for the delay on that. Don't worry. I've got content behind the scenes that I just haven't edited yet. So that'll be coming. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here because I have like 3 ARCs I need to finish. So I might make that my next video, or I'll just start the next vlog right where I'm ending off on this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one was a bit all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.